Freedom 2084, or The New Duties of Man. The story I'm about to tell you takes place in the year 2084. We were living in a dark and oppressive society, where the shadows of Orwell's 1984 and Aldous Huxley's Brave New World still loomed large. The sad, disillusioned Statue of Liberty, whose face strangely bore the features of Lulu, the mysterious heroine of The Fifth Element, symbolized the fragility of humanity in the face of a world in decline. The statue still stood, despite everything, but it was incomplete. Its left arm, amputated like that of the Venus de Milo, represented the loss of freedom and critical thought. His bionic right arm, flayed and lowered along his body, still held the famous, symbolic torch. The flame, once bright, was now extinguished, reflecting the destruction of hope and resistance. In 2030, the Statue of Liberty had claimed the new duties of man towards humanity and the planet. It called for collective awareness and action in the face of the climate emergency and the management of resources and waste. The target for 2050, according to the analyses and reports of the scientific community, was unattainable. However, the words of the statue were in vain. Commitments had not been honored and warnings ignored. Economic interests had been prioritized over protecting the planet and humanity. We were living in a kind of carelessness and irresponsibility. The Statue of Liberty, a powerless witness to this collective failure, bore the marks of this unfinished struggle. Its missing left arm was a reminder of its powerlessness, while its bionic right arm symbolized the fusion of human and technology, reflecting the consequences of the dehumanizing obsession with progress in this desolate world. No conscience could rise to embody change. The flame of hope in the Statue of Liberty slowly faded, drowned in the darkness of indifference. The ideals of freedom, humanity and the preservation of the planet were relegated to the past as empty utopias. The statue, once a symbol of resistance, became a forgotten relic, lost in the tumult of time. And so the story of the Statue of Liberty ended in silence. Society sank into a dystopian world, where freedom, a distant memory, and dreams of a better future were smothered in the darkness of oblivion. However, deep in the dark recesses of time, a faint glimmer of hope was born, carried by an insatiable human resilience. Long-suppressed voices came together in a symphony of change, transforming the scars of the past into the foundations of a restorative future. The Statue of Liberty, emblazoned once again, embodied this renewal, proving that even in the darkest shadows, the flame of humanity persists. And so, at the heart of this metamorphosis was born Liberté 2084, a program that would transcend boundaries and reinvent our shared destiny towards an era of sustainability, equity, and emancipation, towards a new world, the best of all worlds.